What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
Blue Note. Fan report. Dustin, it's been a hot minute. How are you doing, buddy and pal?
I'm doing okay.
Apologize about it being a little bit since we had a show. I had some family stuff going on. Actually, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do the third period today because my daughter's got to go to the airport, and daughter's got to go back to LA. I'm going to miss them a lot. It's been great having them here for 2 weeks. So we'll do as much of the show as we can. We're taking on the Blackhawks today. The rivalry is back. The Blackhawks are missing somebody. We're getting somebody back. I think this is going to be a good game. What about you?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards this is going to be a good game. I'm hoping for a good game. I don't know if you saw the information that kind of leaked. I'm not sure if we're going to get into it or not, but I guess I want to kind of give my condolences to the Hall family because Glenn Hall passed.
Oh, I did not hear that. Which one?
Yeah, Glenn,
Okay.
the goalie.
Oh, Glenn Hall, the goalie. Yeah. I know who he was. I had tried to get him on the show a couple of times, but with his age and that, he just it wasn't going to happen.
Passed away I think it was reported about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah, no, I kind of lay down. I'm going to go off screen for real quick. I'll let you kind of do a talk about the game and Glenn Hall, and then I'll talk what I know about Glenn Hall. I got to handle some personal stuff. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't know too much about Glenn Hall. He played before my time. I know who he was, but it just it's always sad to see when you see people that pass away like that. But my heart goes out to the family and all that, and friends and everything involved, or everyone involved with Glenn Hall. But getting into this game for the St. Louis Blues, this is a big game. Both of these teams are looking to get to 500 on the season. Both teams have practically the same record. The Blues just have one more overtime loss than the Chicago Blackhawks. So it is going to be interesting. I think that if there's a game that the St. Louis Blues can get to 500, it's this stretch of games. They need to get to it, and I think once they get past that 500 mark, I think that we'll start to see that consistency. So, let's see, do we have any? No comments yet. All right. Yeah. If you're here, drop your comments. Give us your thoughts.
Say again, what's happened with Robert Thomas?
I said, I didn't say anything about Robert Thomas. I said, comment, give me your thoughts. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't have my ears in. I've been bothering me. Yeah, I did not know that Glenn Hall had passed. Yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Glenn Hall was the first player to ever receive the Conn Smythe on a losing team, and he got that in his second year with the Blues. I know he won a cup with the Blackhawks. He was known as Mr. Goalie. He has a couple of records that are like never ever going to be beat. I think he did. I know I'm going to get this number wrong. I think it was 567 consecutive games starting. Right? He went almost 10 seasons without missing a game, and started. Back then they only played 50, 60 games. He went close to 10 seasons without missing a game, right? Just incredible. He's going to be missed. He lived a long, full life. We will always think him of a Blue. I think he's probably going to be thought of more as a Blackhawks player than a Blues player, but he was our Mr. Goalie for a while, and he helped the Blues. Him and Jacques Plante helped launch the Blues to be the franchise that they were. They had as much to do with this franchise as the Plager brothers did, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just an interesting storyline considering we're playing the Blackhawks today.
Yeah, really interesting. Hey, Ryan Green, how you doing, buddy? Good to hear you. Good to see you there. Thank you. Todd O'Neill, thanks for putting some things in the air. He says the Blackhawks and the Blues have the same record. Basically, that sink in. I haven't looked. I think they're close. I really didn't do a lot of preview for today's game, to be honest. Being a later game, I just kind of the national games sometimes are really hard for me because the stuff that goes on with them, you don't have a good pregame. You usually don't find out what's going on with the game overall, unless what you're getting from the local media, and sometimes that can be a struggle, if you know what I mean. Right?
Yeah, I don't. I understand with the national coverage. And I said it in the preview video and the prediction video. I don't like them anyways because like you said, you don't really get a good pregame. You're gonna get the typical. They're playing the Blackhawks, so we're gonna talk about Bedard 59,000 times when he's not even playing tonight. And granted, he's had a good season, but it's just gonna be typical garbage. I don't like national broadcast games.
Yeah, I understand why this is a national broadcast game. I mean, it makes sense. However, the timing doesn't. I get when you're doing these nationals, you do one East, Central or East, and then you do one Mountain or West. You don't do an East and then a Central and have the Central start at 8:30. That's just kind of nuts in my eyes. We'll go over a couple of comments here real quick. Jason Nichols said, "Yo, boys, I'm here. I have to walk to the store real quick. Can't talk. Take my phone. Be right back." Well, we'll see you when you get back. I'm so happy you guys are in tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you, Ryan. Todd O'Neill, condolences to the Hall family. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for what you do. Let's get this win. Let's go Blues. Todd, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you. Guys, stop kissing statues at Enterprise. No, I will not stop doing that. Apparently, they showed that from when you and me. Remember when the last game that I was in town for?
Yeah.
When the camera guy was like, "There he is." Right?
Yeah.
He followed me through the stat. So apparently they've been showing that on the pregame on what is it? FanDuel Sports. I don't know that they've changed it so wrong. Not sure why the audio's weird. It might be my mic, it might be his mic. I'm not sure. I kind of hear something weird in mine too. I haven't used my system for a while, so it might be off. I'm just have to try and adjust it as we're going around. Kyrou 2 goals in 16 games, I heard. Kyrou's had a rough time of late, and I think oh wow, somebody sent us 15 stars. Thank you. Wow, that's cool. That
on what?
helped,
on
right?
what, Facebook?
I think on Facebook we that's gonna go to our pot. Help
appreciate
cover
that.
some of the costs, right? We appreciate that. Thank you. Ryan says
Doesn't say who it
6:30 for
is.
me, 4:30 for me here. War says let's go. He says they showed you when they played the Canadians, and apparently it's me. You sound normal. So I don't know. Maybe there's something. My mic is picking something up. Maybe. Yeah, I can kind of hear it too now. Yeah, my mic's picking something up. Da da da. Yeah, I don't know what. I might have to adjust it later. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, appreciate the stars. Whoever, I don't know who did that. Does it tell you? Doesn't tell you?
Todd O'Neill.
Oh, Todd. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
I haven't gone and looked. I will kind of look and see.
I mean, as far as stars, they cost money. So so we greatly appreciate that. That's definitely helpful towards the show.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get it now. Oh, no, this was something else.
What?
No, so I had put I posted about our show, join Justin and Guy, and somebody I know, one of my shipmates, put a real hard no, and I was gonna respond with something, funky, and I just said okay, and then he says, I'm a diehard Lightning fan, laughing my butt off. So that's why he did that. I don't see who did the stars, but I don't have he probably did it on the Blue Note fan report. Let me kind of pull that account up and we'll look and see if he did, man. Thank you. I mean, that's really,
regardless of wherever it is, still, we appreciate it because it shows that that you love the show and you love what we're doing. So we greatly appreciate that support.
Absolutely. We do. What really sucks. I kind of screwed up in the last episode we did. We had some really good, what would have been reels out of that. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing the stars, so I don't know. Maybe they'll show up later. Unfortunately, I didn't have room to save that show, so I didn't get the reels out of it. I'm going to try and pull it down off of Facebook and maybe pull some, because we had some good conversations on that one. And it'd be nice to see that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For sure. No, I just was saying, yeah, for sure, getting some stuff on there, that would be good.
Right. Guy is sounding better the more you talk. Okay, something's going on with my mic. I may have to try and adjust. It's all about history of this rivalry. Hopefully they are partial to both teams. National broadcast to me seem to favor the other team, in my opinion. Yeah, for most, they favor the star, right? So in normal actuality, the star would be Connor Bedard, but Connor Bedard's not playing tonight. Is he injured or sick, or I don't know?
I think he's injured.
Right?
Same with Frank Nazar. I think both of those guys are going to be out.
Both of those guys are out. So that kind of affects things somewhat. Did your TV blank out?
No.
I'm
watching. I'm currently watching. I'm on the TNTs. I'm on Spectrum app, so I have TNT. Yeah. I'm watching TNT. I'm watching the Dallas
my TV turned off. My TV turned off.
Yeah, I'm watching the Dallas and Washington game. That game's 2-0.
I don't think Bedard was injured from shin. I think this is a recent injury.
No, this was something after. Bedard came back and then he got injured again.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my TV shut down, so I'm waiting for it to restart. So I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it was my TV or my cable box, one of the two. I'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out.
We were talking about.
Go ahead.
What was the comment here? It's all about history.
Comment here. Somebody said thoughts on the Torpo extension.
I like it.
I have a lot of thoughts on the Torpo extension. Right. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I mean, you can go first, seeing as you have a lot of thoughts. My thoughts are pretty case closed, but go ahead.
I think Torpo. I don't have a problem with the Torpo extension. I think it's cool. I like the Torpo extension. However, I think he talked his way into that extension. When he called the team out on the January 2nd game, the extension came right after that. And I think that had something to do with it. I think him showing some leadership had a little to do with him getting an extension. I didn't see the numbers on it, but I'm guessing it's probably 1.2, 1.3 million for 2 years.
No, it's actually, I think it's like 2 point something. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get what you're saying, but no, Torchenko, in my opinion, Torchenko was not going anywhere. He was, I think he's a guy that you have for your locker room. That's a great guy to have for your locker room, but whether that happens or not, Torchenko has done this before. It's not the first time he's called the team out. He just exudes a guy with a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. I mean, you see his post-game interview when he got a star or whatever, and he got the first star, and he was all smiles. He said, new year, new us. So that's a guy that you want on your team. And Torpo does a lot of good things. He's not like a Tarasenko when it comes to scoring, but he does a lot of good things defensively on the fourth line. He breaks down a lot of teams in that aspect.
Hardworking guy. And then we get another hardworking guy back tonight. Aussie!
Yep.
Come on, Justin. You're supposed to say it.
Aussie.
No, I say Aussie. You're supposed to go, oi, oi, oi.
Well, we didn't post production that, or we didn't pre-production that.
Yeah. No, but that's the Australian season. It came out. We found out. We learned this during the World Series of Poker a few years back when Joe Hashem won it. He would go Aussie, and all his fans would go oi, oi, oi. So when Walker does something, it's Aussie, and then we go oi, oi, oi behind it.
I knew what it was. I knew what it was. Like I knew that they say that. I just didn't know if that's what you wanted me to say.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I said it in the thing. I said that Walker being back is a good thing for this team. He brings a lot of physicality. Having Torchenko and Walker, those two guys on that line, bring a lot of physicality, and it's going to be good. There should be no reason. Me personally, I think the Blues are still ahead of the Blackhawks. Obviously, Bedard and that's having a good season, but the Blues realistically should beat the Blackhawks. At this stage in the development where the Blues and Blackhawks are, the Blues should beat the Blackhawks most of the time. So
I agree with
you. You have Bedard and you have Frank Nazar, I think, that are both out tonight. There's no excuse on why the St. Louis Blues do not win tonight. There's no excuse.
I don't want to say there's no excuse. Oh, it's 2.5 AAV. Oh, wow, $5 million for 2 years. That's not a bad raise. He was at 1.7. I'm okay with that.
Well, you look at it though, but that contract is, there's nothing wrong with that contract. That contract is chump change. I mean, the cap is going up. So that's chump change.
It's only 5, 6, 7. It's it's a $700,000 raise, right? He was making 1.7. It goes to 2.5. Well, $800,000 range. Pardon, $800,000 raise. I'm okay with that. That's a good contract for him. And like you said it earlier, he's one of those energy guys. He brings a lot to the ice. He's not a scorer, but he's got vision, he's got range, he's got toughness, and he makes that fourth line. He helps make that fourth line what it is. Him and Walker together, and getting Walker back tonight, that fourth line could really do something special for us.
Yep. We talked about it a little earlier. Ryan said it. I don't know if he's watched my TikTok or whatever on the preview and predictions. I don't know if he has TikTok, but I did the predictions that I said Walker was a guy to watch, obviously, but I said my guy to watch tonight is Kyrou. Kyrou's a guy that has had his chances playing with Thomas. They've gotten a lot of offensive chances, and they just have not scored. Not Thomas. Kyrou needs a big game tonight. We need to see Kyrou, explosive Kyrou, 2 points at least tonight.
Yeah. I thought my guy was Torpachenko, especially after signing the contract and that. And, I didn't know about Walker coming back. Had I known Walker was coming back, it would have absolutely been Walker, right? Absolutely been Walker. I saw that after I'd done my video. I did my video early this morning, my time. So I caught that late. Dallas just scored again to make it 3-0. There.
Oh, who scored?
Yeah. When I want to do, you know what? I want to talk to you about possibly getting our buddy Lips back. I really want to talk about the playoff thing. I seen the video Lips did on it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, and I think that I understand what everybody's saying, but they're missing something. And that's what I want to kind of, we'll talk about. Maybe that'll be a Sunday show thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to do Saturday show. I know we'll do Friday show. Saturday, I might have to take my wife to a meeting, so I may not be able to do the show, but we'll kind of play with by ear. But we are going to do Sunday show. And this Sunday also, I got to double check, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have Prashard Owens on. I'm going to send him a message here tomorrow or tonight, later, and double check. But I think Sunday we're going to have Prashard Owens on. That'll be a fun show, right?
Yes,
That'll be a fun show. So we're really looking forward to it. Oh, wow, we got 8 likes already, bud. Like, I don't have to beg for them this time. Todd O'Neill, Jason Nichols, John Jeffrey, Sister JJ, Chris Shockey, Anthony R. Stewart, Mama, your mom, Mrs. Singer, John Hefner, and he who should not be named. I will say his name one time because he's been nice today, Ryan Green.
Well, technically, that would be a couple times. You've called him by his name from the start of the
show. Yeah, I guess I forgot to call him he who should not be named. Oh, that's probably why he's being nice to me. We're getting closer. We're probably about 15 minutes before puck drop. They got 5 minutes of game time left, so maybe 20 minutes of puck drop. Where's your thought? I know you said they should be. You don't see any reason why they should lose, and I understand.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. You have. I'm sorry, Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight is Chicago's hope in this tonight in the game for me. Spencer Knight's a great goalie. He was one of the best pickups for Chicago. But he is your hope tonight. Like I said, Bedard and Frank Nazar are your big guys over there. Obviously, you have a guy like there's always like a sneaker in there. It's usually like Ryan Donato usually plays us pretty well, and stuff like that. But as for the 2 guys that they have on their team, they are missing their 2 superstars. You need to take advantage of it, and you need to beat the Blackhawks.
Right. Bennington in net. Bennington normally plays the Blackhawks pretty well, right? And I might be able to tell you if I look it up here real quick, and if I wasn't dealing with something else today, I would.
Well, and I'm okay with this. Like, a lot of people would say, "Oh, well, why are you playing Bennington?" I'm okay with him playing Bennington. I think it's an okay move. And then you're probably depending on how it goes tonight, you could possibly see Bennington in the Utah game. Possibly, yeah. I don't know. But it all depends on how they play.
Right. So far, Hofer started both games against the Blackhawks this season.
Yeah,
but Bennington's been in one of them, and that was the first time they saw him. He gave up 1 goal on 7 attempts. That was a game nobody was playing well. But overall now, Bennington has played the Blackhawks 15 times. He started 14 games. He's 11-2-1. I knew he did well against them with a 286 and 891. He's got 2 shutouts. I mean, I think that bodes well, especially with him coming out the shutout against Montreal. It was against Montreal, right?
Yeah.
Right. The shutout against Montreal. The team played well in front of him, but there were some tough saves in there, and he made some of the saves that you weren't supposed to make. He kept that game, close. It could have been a lot closer, but he kept it close. I would love to see what he does tonight. I really am interested to see how he reacts tonight. I lose you?
No, sorry. I'm looking at my stuff here. I'm looking at.
Okay. Right. How are you doing on your on your things you sent me?
I'll tell you in a minute. I got to get back into it here, but freaking Rantanen, I think, is letting me down because I need him to get one more shot, and he's only had 1 shot tonight. 1.
Who?
Rantanen. I needed him to get at least. I needed him to score, but that's just not going to happen. I think, but I need him to just get a shot. I know another shot, I should say.
Well, I mean, it's 3-0. They could pull the goalie. They could pull the goalie with 4 minutes to go. I don't think they will, but they could. Hey, look what I got for Christmas. I didn't get a chance to show this.
Yeah.
Right. It's an Obento box, but that's not what I'm using it for. Shockman might like this. Here you go. I'm using it as a tackle box. Got some of my larger tackler things that I can take with me. Right. Thank my family and my wife for that. You like that, Shockman? I wanted to show that today. What else we got here? Sister JJ says keep the shots outside the circle and we'll be fine. Sometimes those shots. The one thing with Guy, you were on the pregame show on FanDuel again, kissing the statues. Was that for the last game? Because I got told about that too by he who should not be named. He did that, or was it on today? FanDuel's not showing the game today, I don't think. So they shouldn't be doing a pregame today. Chris says I put my link in it.
Didn't Caulfield get? Say again. I think it's going okay. It's not as good as I would like it to be. I need someone like Suzuki. I need him to get 2 shots. He doesn't have any shots in the game that they're winning 3-1 right now. Caulfield, he hit my marks though. I needed him to get 2 shots. He has 3, and then Caulfield has a point. So I did hit that, and Montreal's winning. All I need is Suzuki to score, take 2 shots, and I'll win that parlay. But
they still got. Was that the $1,200 one?
Yeah, but I have to have a lot of things hit. I don't think all of it's going to hit. I have to have the LA Kings win. I have to have Brady Tkachuk with two shots on that. I have to have the Senators win. I'd have to have Dallas win. Dallas wins, but I need Rantanen to get another shot. If Rantanen doesn't get another shot, then I'm pretty screwed. But I don't know if I have to get. I think I still even if I don't get a partial of it, I probably still get money for getting things right. So
okay.
I would assume that's how that works. It's not like, if you fail it, you get nothing.
It's not an all or nothing thing.
I don't think so. I mean, there's same game parlays. You have to hit them, but I think if I hit everything on this board, it would be $1,286.
Yeah. Well, so. I'm hoping for you, but they did pull him. They pulled Thompson.
Yeah. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see him. It'd be nice to see him at least. I would love to see him get an assist because I do on another bet. I do have him needing an assist as well. But Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson an assist.
Oh,
so
wow.
Lane Hudson got one.
Wow. Ovechkin just scored.
Oh wow. There was a parlay too with Ovechkin scoring. I didn't do it because I thought Dallas wouldn't allow him to score. But
yeah.
Look at that.
Yep. It's funny just watching the pregame and seeing your big goofy ass. Sometimes Justin dressed as Woody from Toy Story walking around. Yeah, that was the Halloween game, the last game we went to. I was at, and yeah, that was a fun time. I appreciate Justin for that. Justin, Justin made the games fun this year. I didn't get to go. I have to go to him alone. Had a buddy to go with him, and had somebody to talk to. It was a lot of fun going to the games with you, bud.
Yeah, for sure. We did some good stuff there. Had some. We had the one good game. We had the Dallas game. That was a good game.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I mean, we had a few good games sprinkled in there. There was the LA game that we dominated, that we should have won and lost in overtime because it was 4-on-3 in overtime.
Yeah. No, look, I want him to win. I want him to win every game. But the thing for me, especially since I don't get to go to games that often, it's the friendships that I have there, right? Mm-hmm. And all of that. Matt Lowe says the camera at Enterprise likes you for some reason. I've been lucky with that. I think some of that's the friendships I've made. A couple of the cameramen know me now, and the ushers know me, so they'll tell the cameraman where I'm at. Hey, the Hawaii guy's here. He's up in this area, or he's in that area. So that helps. But it's fun, and it's now the statue one. The statue one's got a little bit of a funny story to it, because when I walked up to it, the cameraman was standing across the street, and the first thing he says as I'm crossing the street is, "There's my guy." Right, Justin? That's that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did say. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Right. And he knew what I was going to go do, and he had that camera right there, and he said, "Man, I've been wanting this shot this year." So yeah, it was kind of cool, and yeah, it's just something I do. I kiss the statues. I started it in 2018. That's where it came from another group that does. I don't think the group even exists anymore. I got kicked out of it or whatever. But that's when I started doing it, and you see the picture of Brett Hull, Curtis Joseph, and Garth Butcher on the statue.
I probably did somewhere.
On the Ice Guardians page, they have that picture. And I wanted to. This is not me singing my own praises. This is just me letting you know. If you want to see this, go back to the Blue Note Fan Report on YouTube and search Garth Butcher and watch that interview, because the exact same story that Brett Hull tells on Ice Guardian is the story that Butcher told 7 years ago on my show.
Yeah.
Right? He told that exact same story. Hefner, you remember that, right? About him knocking Brett Hull off the stool, right? Oh, man, if Roland was here, Roland would be just lighting the screen up. Oh, yeah, I remember that. He talked about knocking Brett Hull on his ass. Oh, my goodness. Sam's here saying sorry, jumping in late. I was out celebrating my boyfriend Alex's birthday. He just turned 30. Happy birthday, Alex. Happy 30th birthday. Really appreciate that. And then Shockey going, yes. And Hefner going, yes, I do, with 4 exclamation points. Right? So when Hall told that story, started telling that story about them being in Toronto, I already knew that story. I knew it instantly what story he was telling. Yes, it's been that long, Shockey. It's been 7. Actually, it's been closer to 8 years. That might have been during COVID though, so it might have been a little bit later. Yeah, it was a little later. That might not have been 7 years. That might have been during COVID. So that might have been closer to 2020. So 6 years, something like that. But close to that. But yeah, as soon as, like I said, him telling that story, got their butts handed to them by Utica 5-1. Sorry, Sam. it's been a rough season for Springfield and the Blues this year. But we do have something good to talk about tonight. The World Juniors. The Blues had a total of 2 prospects in that tournament. Love Handstrom and Adam, and I'm going to spell his name wrong so you can yell at me later, Jarrett. Is that close?
Juchek.
Okay.
Juchek.
Yeah. I knew a Chief Juchek, but spelled completely different. 2 prospects. That's it. Percentage of prospects winning medals, 100%. Love Handstrom wins the gold medal, and Juchek wins the silver medal. Juchek was named the best defenseman in the tournament, and Handstrom was named the best goalie in the tournament. Talk about a bright future. Love, believe it or not, Love was a really late pick, like a 5th round pick last season. And a lot of people thought he was a throwaway pick. He might not be a throwaway pick anymore, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a good tournament for the 2 Blues prospects. Adam Juchek, I've talked about a lot on this show. I think he's going to be a great defenseman for the Blues. Love Handstrom, he's going to be a guy that's going to be interesting coming through the systems. I think it'll be interesting. Obviously, his placement of where he was grabbed in the draft, you would think that he probably wouldn't make it, but you never know. It all just kind of depends on the development, I guess. Like if Holford continues to be your number 1, he's going to be your number 1, and heck, maybe that Handstrom, passes other guys in the system. Like Zaranko, like who else am I missing? Cranley, right? Cranley's there. Yeah. Maybe he passes those guys.
Yeah. There's a good possibility. I mean, I don't think he'll be 19 next year. So I don't think that he'll be the game's over. So I don't think you got your extra shot. I know Alice scored, but I don't think you got your extra shot.
Yeah, I think I only got the win for Dallas.
Yeah. He who should not be named says Rutherford says the goalie's name is pronounced Loove, not Love. So is it? I don't know. Oh, I guess we had Romanoff, Georgie. I didn't know. They didn't really talk about him, so I didn't know about him. Sam, I don't know. Is Romanoff one of ours or is he one of yours? I think Romanoff is. I don't know if he's under a Blues contract or a Thunderbirds contract.
Man, that's crazy though, dude. Freaking. Let's talk about the Jets. The Jets screwed me out of a 4-leg parlay. I bet on 4 teams to win yesterday, and the Jets were winning the game. They took the lead in the third. First of all, they had the lead 2-0. They blow the lead against Vegas. Vegas ties it. Winnipeg takes the lead in the third period with like 6 or 5 minutes left in the game, and they blow it in 20 seconds. Vegas scores, ties the game, and then Vegas wins in overtime on a power play. So yeah. I would have won. I would have won because I picked Edmonton to win, I picked Seattle to win, and I picked San Jose to win, and all 3 of those teams won, and then the Jets didn't.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud. Okay, so we traded for Romanoff after Ellis got claimed. Okay. 99 star. Wow. Your mom just, thank you. I guess your mom just gave us 99. We didn't see it here, but your mom just gave us 99 stars. Wow.
Thank you.
Teresa, you did not have to do that, but greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. That's huge. Well, we're probably about, I'd say 7 to 8 minutes before puck drop, or it's getting closer. What do you want to see in the first 5 minutes of the game from each team?
I mean, I want to see a quick start. I want to see that positive momentum that we've been seeing. The last two games are fantastic. I mean, you were doing stuff. I don't know how much you actually watched, but they played two good games. They played two great games against two teams that are in playoff position right now. And one being a team that is the Montreal Canadiens, who are almost leading the Atlantic Division. So, I saw a lot of, I was going back and forth, not too crazy much, but Montreal Canadian fans, they've been pretty insufferable since the Bolduc trade, and Bolduc has cooled off pretty significantly. But I was like, people were saying like, this guy was like, oh yeah, well, you have the Blues who are like a draft lottery team, and you have the Montreal Canadiens, in the playoffs and stuff like that. I'm like, well, they just lost, and they lost to them 2 times. They lost to St. Louis, so they lost to a draft lottery team. Oh no, that doesn't matter. I'm like, well, then what's your case then? Because you can't really make a case about who's better and who's not, because you lost twice. You lost the season series, and on top of that, you didn't just lose the season series. You lost the season series on 2 games that favored Montreal. Both games that we played against Montreal were on the second game of a back-to-back. So we played Montreal. We played Montreal after the Ottawa game in Montreal, and then we played Vegas, and then we played Montreal. So they had the advantage twice and lost.
Yep.
So
Chris Jockey, this is for you, Justin. He says, "There goes the inheritance, Justin." Teresa says, "I'm a fan of the show, and we appreciate you." I do. I appreciate you greatly, Teresa, she makes sure Justin's on the show too. So I appreciate her for that. Corey Young, the STL Hockey Fan 1, says, "I personally want to see urgency." I'm with you on that. Got a laughter from Nichols, and Matt Lowe says, "Thomas being elite center, need him to keep it up." I think Thomas has been doing fantastic. I made a big trade in my fantasy league. I got rid of Redwood, right? I ended up getting 3 prospects, 3 high-end prospects, and 2 backup goalies. So, and the guy I traded to is a good guy. So if he wins the league, I'm happy. And Wedgwood might help him win the league. He wants Thomas really bad, but he knows how hard it is for me to trade Thomas. And I keep getting these offers for Thomas, and most of them are, let me take my worst guys and I'll take your best guy, and I'm just not going to do that. I got, when I put that video out, or, when we talked about Bennington and me saying that I thought he was worth 3 first-round picks, a Blackhawks fan called me a homer. But when you say, I don't think people understand what I meant by what a first-round pick is, right? A first-round pick is a guy. It isn't you getting, I'm getting this first round. It's getting guys that are equivalent of a first-round pick, right? You're getting a guy that was drafted in the first round. You're getting a guy that's NHL ready right now, or maybe in a season from now. That's what I mean by first-round picks. And I do think Bennington, even with the struggles this year, is worth that.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I just had to look at this because I had something happen.
Jones is here. She wanted to pop in and say hello. Hello, Ashley. How are you? We're thinking of you. Happy New Year. I apparently overvalue our players every year. Probably. I'm not going to go out that. Let's just cook this chicken and go from there. It's not a I don't think a hawk could be considered a chicken, right? I mean, he's not worth 3 first-round picks. Actually, he is. So you sit there. Think of Grant Fuhr. If you want a goalie that's comparable in history to Jordan Bennington, I think a goalie comparison would be Grant Fuhr. Grant Fuhr didn't have great numbers, but he won big games when it counted. And Bennington's got one cup. He should have two, if not three. Should have two for sure. I think COVID robbed him of the second one. Right?
Technically, you could be talking about a Blues team that could have 2 or 3 cups. Technically, because the COVID season. I mean, granted, they were the President's Trophy winners, I believe, in 2020.
They were second. Boston won the President's Trophy that year. Got us
in 2020.
Yeah, got us by 2 points.
Okay, well, whatever. They were the best team in the West by far. And then they played Vancouver. You don't know if the Blues win that. It's a very what if statement, but I still stick by the fact that the Blues probably would have won in 2022 when they played Colorado if Bennington didn't get hurt. Because I think that whoever faced Edmonton at that point, Edmonton was not the craziness that we see now. I think the Blues would have beat Edmonton and they would have found themselves in the final again.
Corey's asking if we heard about Glenn Hall. Yes, we have, Corey. We talked about it a little bit. We'll probably talk about it in one of the intermissions too as things are going down. I mean, he was 94 years old, 95 years old, I think it was. I didn't see the exact age 94. On it. 94, okay. Long life. Really, he was a good guy. I didn't get the meeting, but I got to hear stories about him consistently from guys that I know. Yes, Glenn Hall passed today. Probably about an hour ago, it was released. We're very sad. 94. I mean, at 94, I'm going, okay, guy lived a life, and that's proud. He was known as Mr. Goalie, and that was for a reason. Corey might know this number. He has the record for the most continuous games started. It will never be touched again. It is an unbreakable record. We are on YouTube, I think. I haven't looked at my YouTube. I can look in a little bit. It should be on the Blue Note Fan Report, right? I want to say that's it's like 576 or 574 or 500 and something, 567, something 500 and above 550 of games started every single time. It's like he started every game for 10 years. Oh, 502. Okay. 502 consecutive starts. That was a little high. That's almost 10 years of playing every game because they didn't play 70 games back then. Right? Mm-hmm. When he did all this, they didn't get to the 70 game mark till later. It crept up, but he still played like 8 or 9 years, every single game. Now, again, they didn't play back-to-backs as much and, other things. They were more weekend type thing, but he still did. Oh, Michael Edwards saying, yes, we are on YouTube. Yep, we're on YouTube. And I see it now because Ryan is there also. Appreciate that. It will never be touched again. It will never be touched. In fact, the closest that someone has gotten to that number in the last 30 years is 78.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be touched again. I mean, you'd have to be very, very lucky for that to even come close.
My question is, who got the 78? Who started 78 or 79? It's one of those two. Who was that?
I don't know.
He was a Blues goalie. I will say that much.
Oh, dude, I couldn't tell you. I mean, if unless it's I couldn't give you any guesses.
Grant Fuhr when he was with us. Wasn't Brodeur, it was Grant Fuhr. Now, but maybe Brodeur scored. I don't think Brodeur did played a full season without missing a game. I don't think he ever did. I'd have to double check it. I could be wrong. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to puck drop. They're showing the Four Nations with Bennington there.
Can my dog Nick Suzuki shoot the freaking puck? Jesus.
Say again.
I said I need Nick Suzuki to shoot the freaking puck. Guy has an assist in this game. It doesn't have a single shot.
Yeah. When we played, I watched most of the Canadians game because I had something to go. Sorry, my wife was doing her things. I'm watching the game, and she walks in and says, "I am so sick and tired of hearing Suzuki." Because the announcers, it was Suzuki. She's like, "How many Suzukis are on that team?"
I mean, he's a great player, but man, I mean, I get, honestly, it's not looking good for me anyways because of the fact that I have what the hell is it? I have bets in other places. Like I said, I don't think that the parlay, I don't think the bet is like I have to do it all. Like I think I'd have to do like get it all correct to get all the money, but I do think that it's not like if you don't get something, you don't get anything. Like I don't think that's how it is. I think like I have a few, like there's a few bets that I put on this Chicago St. Louis game that I had separate bets on. Like there is some for the 1200 bet or whatever, but I did like separate ones that were for two other parlays that I had Kyrou getting a shot or two shots at least in this game.
I can see that.
Which I kind of thought that was a pretty safe bet just because I thought Kyrou, he does shoot the puck. So, what is it? I had the Blues on the money line. I have Robert Thomas. He needs a point. I think Robert Thomas will get a point at least. I need for this money line. I put $5 on the money line, and I get an $80 return if St. Louis wins, if Pavel scores, and Kyrou scores.
Oh, that might be tough.
That one's going to be tough. But for a $5 bet on a possible $80 return, I'll take it.
What side are you on? FanDuel?
No, this is Bet365.
Oh, Bet365. There we go. When Panger was going to get a bonus for plus minus, and Fuhrer was letting in goals to screw with him. Pronger. Oh, I love the story where Pronger was going to get a bonus for plus minus, and Fuhrer was letting goals in to screw with him. Oh man, that sounds like him, man. That sounds like him. Grant was my first interview. I think it was my second player interview. My first interview was Bruce Affleck, but Fuhrer was right there. Let's see how he does in the game. Well, we're getting close. At least we get to hear Panger tonight, right? Are you a fan of Panger, Justin?
I like Panger. Yeah, I've always liked Panger.
Yeah.
I just like his personality. I think he's just good for the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Now
that I know Panger's on the call, I know that this is going to be halfway decent.
Yeah. Well, let's see how close we are. Now, I'm watching on direct cable too, cable box, so I can't start and stop this. Puck drop.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
Hopefully not too much.
Decent amount.
Corey says, I absolutely love Panger. Justin, your brother was. Oh my goodness!
No, you're like way ahead of me.
Tucker. 27 seconds in. Oh, what a
There you
pass by
go.
what a pass by Shin. What a
There's
pass by Shin. You see this?
Yeah, there's that urgency.
Say again?
I said there's that urgency we were talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Now let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's absolutely keep that up. That was definitely impressive there.
What about my brother now?
He was mad because somebody didn't score and he didn't get anything from his parlay bet.
Oh, was he in? No, he's not in the chat. Or who said that? Was that my mom that put it in
Yeah,
the
that was your
chat?
mom. That was your
yeah.
mom.
You know, I heard him. Yeah, because he was asking me. I was like, yeah, no, it's a it's a gamble, but yeah, I needed. We had some of the same stuff that we did last night, and I actually would have hit on a couple things, but Macklin Celebrini, I needed him to score a goal, and literally I early cashed out, and literally he scored a goal with like a minute left in the game. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Ouch. That's gotta hurt, right?
But I mean, I still won out though. I still won the bet. I just, if I would have held off, I would have got a little more.
Yeah. Well, we're hopeful for you, bud.
You know,
I am hopeful for you. I'd love to see you hit it. I really would.
St. Louis will revert back into their own zone. Pass ahead for Robert Thomas. And Thomas with a bump Kaiser off that puck.
Sorry, I'm doing something here real quick. Oh. I haven't seen the stars show up, but hey, maybe they don't show up right away. Here, trying to get back. There we go. Okay. Shots are 2-1 in favor of the Blues. We're about 3 minutes into the game. Kyler Tucker on a beauty of a pass from Shen, who stole the puck down on the boards, makes it 1-0. Good guys. And Shen got the only assist on that. So they've got Bushnevich, Shin, and Snoogie on a line together. That's an interesting pairing. Oh, nice little. Oh, that was some good puck work there. Oh, looks like we got a penalty coming. Blues going on that. Amarin power play.
Man, what a nifty pass by Boosh.
Yeah. There've been a couple good little passes in there lately. You know, it feels like I don't want to sound like a homer, but it feels like they're connected. Right?
Well, this is an interesting point that I want to bring up, that we talked about this. We talked about, okay, yeah, the Blues, pick up a big win against Dallas. They pick up a big win against Edmonton Oilers. Oh yeah, the Blues are turning it around. The Blues are going to turn around. Maybe the true turnaround point was the Colorado game.
Yeah, getting their ass handed to them.
Yeah, maybe they got embarrassed and they said, you know what? Hey, we're not going to get embarrassed like that again. Maybe that was the true turnaround.
It might have been. I mean, the call out since that game, the team has been calling each other out. You know what I mean in the interviews, right? Torpachenko, new year, new team. The whole team needs to be together. And then he did it again. He did it again at the when the individual when he got in the locker room, he kind of said the same thing. He just send shot it there and it's out of play. But it just felt like it feels like the team is something that we've been asking the team to do for almost the entire season is hold each other accountable. And right now, and yes, I know it's only 1-0. You might want to read this comment, buddy. Guy, let's hook up Justin Scher with 50,000 bolts. He'll do the power play dance. All right. No, I just you're muted, bud.
I said, yeah, no, I'm not in the arena, so I don't usually do the dance at home.
Right. I gotta try him. I tried to work that video to where I could just get the audio, and the audio is not clear enough. I gotta see if I can use another software to try and clean that audio up. Oh, we're going on a 5-on-3 for 12 seconds and then another power play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely delay a game.
Bad. Okay, well, the St. Louis Blues need to capitalize on it. They only have a little bit of time, but there's still enough time to get off at least 1 or 2 shots on this 5-on-3. Then you get another power play, pretty much. So, yeah, definitely out of play. Burakovsky, I think, or no, Mikheyev. Sorry,
Yeah,
Ilya Mikheyev. All right, well, here we go. Try to get some shots through. Let me see some Robert Thomas.
There was one.
Kyrou shooting.
Well, they got 1.5 shots as the power as the. That could be bad.
Oh, the fast. That was lucky.
They got at least 1 shot. I thought they might have gotten a second one, but I'm not sure. That's why I said 1.5. Yeah, Hall had that streak before they had the mask. Yeah. Right. And not only that, he got that streak at a time when if goalies went down, it was a penalty.
Good play.
Say again?
No, I just was saying good play by them.
Good puck control.
There you go. I like
Chicago's been suffocating, but the Blues are just not giving up the puck. Oh, nice back passer. Oh.
They got some good movement here. I like that they're going back to the Dvorsky and Snuggerud on the same unit. I like that. I'd like to see. I don't know. I feel like you could try it. Maybe you don't want to do that. I know you kind of want to give the younger guys the opportunity who have been kind of producing, but honestly, putting Kyrou back out there with Thomas, see what you can generate on the power play.
I would put I'd maybe think about putting Dvorsky and Snuggerud on the second power play, and then allowing the power plays to go, split it up evenly. Right? I know that's not the traditional thought process, but if you could do that, wouldn't you? To me, you take some pressure off that top unit, and you give the bottom unit some young guns with some experience to work with, and now the Blues are going in the box. Who are they getting for?
What?
Look. Oh, Boberg, high stick. Boberg for a high stick. And we're in a commercial break.
Oh. He did catch him. He did catch him, but he did sell it.
Yeah. Well,
he did sell that a bit.
I would if he didn't have to sell it. It would have been a high stick either way.
No, it definitely was a high stick. He got it up there, but though he didn't. If you look at it, he didn't hit him that hard.
Yeah, no, it just tapped him. Joel Hogan. Oh man, I've known Joel since I was 5 years old. Hey Joel, thanks for putting your thumbs up, man. Appreciate it, my friend. Went to grade school with it, Joel. I didn't see him this time I was home. I gotta probably make sure I see him next time I'm home. Where we at here? I'm getting it. So, guys, tell me what you think about the game so far. Where's your thought process? Where's your head? Do you like what you're seeing? Are you concerned about something? Let's get your comments going. Come on. Talk for me. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bud. Let's see here. I'm trying to look at a few different things. Oh, look at that. You knew they had to put Bedard in there somehow. Right? Not even playing today, and they're doing a full segment on him. Oh, my goodness. Come on. You're muted.
That was always going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping it wouldn't. Well, Chicago's on the power play. Let's see how the Blues penalty kill works out on this. Wouldn't it be great if Benny could get that special thing again to this game?
Yeah, it would be nice. We shall see.
I didn't say it. All right. Someone said he who should not be named said earlier that we had almost the same. Oh, we do have almost the same record. Wow.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have
Chicago's
they have
18-7, and we're 17-18-8.
Yeah, there we have one more time. Awesome.
Yep. Oh, that should have. Wow, how did that stay out? That was the puck bounce going our way. Oh, he got stripped. Wow, they are pushing. Pushing, pushing, pushing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, my friend. Ah, damn it. I jinxed us. Oh, yeah, that was a good backdoor feed. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's nothing Bennington could have done about that. Absolutely nothing. When 77 comes back, who goes down, Steinberg or Dvorsky? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm thinking Stenberg. I'm thinking Stenberg goes down.
Yeah, I mean, if they had to push come to shove, it would be Stenberg. Stenberg can go down without being on waivers.
Well, they both can, but I see.
But they're not going to put Dvorsky down.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't see them putting Dvorsky down either. I think this is one where they tell Stenberg, when it comes down, look, we just don't have the roster room. But no, you're earning that spot for next season or later in this season if something happens. Don't let this discourage you. The only reason you're going down is I don't have anybody else to send down. Right. And I think that he's the type of guy that could probably deal with that. John Penner, shipmate, thank you. Right. So that's what I think. That's what I think is going to happen there. Right. I could be wrong, but that's what I think is going to happen there. I'm still here, guys. You know that I'm a big Kyrou fan, right? That I'm all over Kyrou. That I like everything about him. But I really do think that he will not be on this team by the end of the year. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean that's bold. I don't know. You'd have to find a suitable place where you could put him or send him.
I haven't seen the stars yet, Teresa. I have two different accounts, so I'm not sure where they're going. I'm looking at both of them. Both of them don't show it. It might be something that shows up later. Hopefully we'll see them, and when I do, I'll let you know. And again, thank you so much. All right. Yes, Kyrou does have to agree with it first. And I do think that there are a couple his AAV is kind of high. I will say that, and he's got a lot of years there. Oh, Teresa, you did not have to do that. She said she sent 310 more. Wow. You did not have to do that. I'm not sure if you send them on Guy Benson or the Blue Note fan report page, one of the two. When they come in, I will let you know, but thank you. I love it. They're fishing on a boat for the ocean, yet he's got a trout. Martin Brodeur posted about Glenn Hall. Glenn Hall was a legend, and I was a big fan of his. He set the standard for every goaltender to follow. His toughness and consistency defined what it meant to play. And they show the photo from the last time I saw him. Rest easy, Glenn. My condolences go out to the Hall family. Yeah, sad of his passing, but again, like I said, you say yeah. The problem is, Teresa, I don't get to see what page that's on. I have to look at something to see that, so I'll go back and look at it.
I just sent you something. You can look at it and see if that could help you.
Say again.
I said I sent you a message. You can go look at it and see if you can bring it up. That's what it says. I don't know if that's accurate or not, though.
I think I have to set up my payout account first. I got to figure that out. I think once I figure that out. Yeah, she did it on the Blue Note fan report. Okay. So I got it now. Again, thank you so much. We greatly, greatly appreciate you for that. I think once I get that account set up, I'll get them. I'll try and get that set up tonight. There we go. Thank you so much, Teresa. So what's for dinner? It's accurate. I don't know what's for dinner. I had beanie weenies. I think the wife and kids are having sushi. All right. 7 minutes to go. Tie game. Shots are 8-5 in favor of our Blues. Overall, I think it's been a well-played game so far by both teams. Blues seem to be playing with some urgency. They gave up a power play goal, but I mean, I can't fault anybody for that. Maybe Fowler, but you know, it was a good play. Oh, Booch, nice play. Try there. Uh-oh. There we go, Benny. That's what I like to see. Oh, nice passing there. Nice, solid passing. Berggren's been a good pickup so far. Oh, nice. Oh, nice stick there. Neighbors.
Yeah, it's been even back and back here for sure. Had some good passes.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
they're connecting with their passes. They just gotta find the back of net. It's gonna be a difficult task. Spencer Knight's a good goalie.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, I'm looking at it right now going, okay, both teams playing hard. The Blues for me, we talked about it right at the beginning of the show. I asked, what do we want to see from the Blues tonight? And Corey, our buddy, said urgency. I'm seeing that. No goals. No goals. No goals. No goals. But I'm seeing that tonight. Now, they gave up a power play goal. Okay. Fowler probably missed his man. Oh, okay. But other than that, I'm still happy with what I'm seeing out there. Are you?
Yeah, I mean it's been a game that hasn't had a lot of faults to it. I mean they scored on the um or they got scored on the penalty kill. So I mean, is what it is. You'd like to see a little bit of better coverage, but I mean, at the same time, it is just a good play all around. They just get that puck fed through there. I don't think that they were even expecting that pass to come.
Yeah. Hey, your mom wants you to come out during the intermission. She says, "Can you come out after this period?" Well, go ahead and go now. Go see what she needs now. I got you. Bud. Okay, Justin will be right back. Panger talking about Bennington coming out of the crease. I miss Panger and his excitement. I agree with you. I mean, that was a good play by him. Really good play. What is your mandatory toppings on pizza? We should create our own. I'm a meat guy. I gotta have pepperoni. I gotta have sausage. If I get bacon, I want full strips of bacon. Right? I want full strips of bacon. That's what that's for me. Game's back on, so let me get back to that. As we're going. Oh, greener. Blues going back on the power play. Torpo pulls another one. Way to go, Mr. Torpo. Ryan, Emo's Pizza puts full strips of bacon on their pizza. Full strips. Complete strips of bacon on their pizza. And it is amazing. Blues on the power play, a little power play dance. Oh, neighbors almost. Good power play so far. Still a minute to go on the power play. Power play. Snuggie couldn't get anybody. Oh, that would have been a goal. That'd have been a goal if someone had been there. Puck comes out. Puck comes out. There we go, Dvorak. Devo to Snoog. Okay, everybody, I apologize. My internet went down. I got lost. Sorry about that. I did what I could to get back. So if you're still here and you stayed with me, thank you so much. I appreciate you, all of you, for sticking around. Good period for the Blues, I think. Game is tied 1-1, but I'm okay with the game being tied 1-1. What about you there, Dustin?
Yeah, it was a solid period. They had their chances. Like I said, they looked connected. They did. It's not like they were like missing passes and like fumbling the puck. It felt like they were getting out of the zone pretty easily. I felt that it wasn't, like I said. No period is going to be the perfect period. I think there's always something you can always nitpick. But I thought overall a pretty good period. I think they had 12 or 13 shots in that period. You know, that's pretty high for them, you know, considering what we've seen in the first period usually.
Yeah, no, I look at this and I'm like, okay, this is the type of game that we need, and it's okay. The score's tied. You can look at that a couple of different ways. I'm looking at it as okay. I got it. We're tied, but we're doing what we got to do. We're making things happen. I'm I'm okay. I'm okay with what I'm seeing, you know, and I don't know what else to really tell you. I mean, I can look at stats, but the stats aren't going to tell me what I see on the thing is that the Blues are playing the style of game that we want them to play. Now, here's the thing. Let's say they, for just shits and giggles, say they do lose this game, but they continue playing this way. I'll be okay with that. Because they got beat by a team playing the same way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I know you know, you said at the beginning there's no reason that they should lose to them, and yeah, I get that. But again, we also talk about how close all these teams really are, right? On paper, the Blues are better. I get that, but we don't play the game on papers. We play it on a thin sheet of frozen water, and you never know. So I'm happy with what we're seeing right now. And, you know, I don't want to, I'm not trying to gush or say anything like that. But the Blackhawks only took 16 attempts. They had 10 shots on goal. 4 that got blocked and 2 that missed the net. The Blues took 28 attempts. 13 on net. 13 on net, 9 that got blocked, and 6 that missed. I'm okay with that. Blackhawks had 9 hits to the Blues 4. Blues gave it away 4 times. Blackhawks gave it away 5. Blues had 2 takeaways. The Blackhawks had 3. I still don't like the way they do takeaways. Blocks 8-3. And then face-offs, Blackhawks are winning that 11-10, 52% to 48%. But I thought the Blues did well in the face-off circle. Maybe I missed something in the last couple of minutes. I thought I look at that period and I go, okay, it's 1-1. What negative can you find? And the only negative I can find is Fowler missed the guy. That's it. That's it. That's all I can find. The pass on the Hawks goal went through a couple of guys. It was a blown assignment. Got to make them make hard plays, and they made a hard play. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. Right, and then the pizza question. Did you hear the pizza question by any chance?
No, I was already came back and you were already gone. It was okay. I saw it though. It was like if you can make your own pizza, right? Something
yeah.
Like
what's your mandatory toppings on a pizza?
I'll be honest, I'm a very vanilla person, if I'm to put you honest with you.
Very what?
I said I'm a very vanilla person. I don't do much. Like hell, I'll even rock with a classic cheese. That's just how basic I am.
I'm a meat. I like the meatsas. I like the all meat pizzas. I'm not a big veggie guy on pizzas. I can do mushrooms, like sausage, pepperoni, and mushroom. I can do that one. You know, that's kind of a classic. God, they're all over Bedard again. He's injured, and we got to interview a guy that didn't play it, didn't skate a bit. Come on. Oh my goodness.
I'm not particularly surprised.
Right. And then
what did I literally say? If you read if you watched the prediction video that I did, and what I said earlier, I said that we're going to hear about Bedard 98 times. He's not even in this game, but we're going to have to hear from him. And I knew exactly what we were going with.
Yeah.
So
I said that if I want bacon on my pizza, like I don't order bacon on my pizzas here because I like the full strip of bacon like Emo's does. And Michael Edwards says never had a full strip of bacon on a pizza. I know Emo's puts full strips of bacon on their pizza. And that's the way I think it should be. I don't like the bacon bit thing. Right? Give me a full on hearty strip of bacon, man. Jason says I'll smash a pizza. I'll smash a veggie. I don't care. As long as it doesn't have anchovies, I'll eat it. You can't even. Most places don't even have anchovies anymore, right? I don't know where that came from. The anchovies on a pizza. Oh, sorry, itchy nose. No, I look at this period. And I go, you know, what am I supposed to bitch about? This wasn't badly played in any way, shape, or form. Score 1-1, okay, happens. But other than that, I go, okay, you know, could be worse. Did you say Ottawa had to win for you today?
Yeah, they're down 2-1 right now.
Down 2-1 with 17:46 to go in the second. Sharks and Kings are just now getting underway.
I need Brady Tkachuk to at least have 2 shots on net in that game as well, and a win.
2 shots and a win. I will tell you in a second.
He doesn't have any shots right now. I don't think.
Nope. No shots on net. 4 hits.
Yeah, nope shot. Yeah, you can't bet. I wish you could bet on hits. Hits would be a lot easier for me. but yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of time left in that game. I would prefer, honestly, I would love him to get to 2 shots because I don't think 2 shots is nothing. I think he's a good enough player to get 2 shots, but I'd rather get the win. I want to see all the teams that I predicted win. And so far, I'm 2 for 2.
All right.
The Canadians won and the Stars won. Everybody was like, oh, you shouldn't have bet on the Stars. They're on a 6-game losing streak. And I said, well, that's exactly why I'm betting on them because they're going to win and they're going to lose that losing streak. And they did exactly that.
Stars and Canadians won by the same score, 4-1. Stars over the Caps, Canadians over the Flames. We are tied at 1 at the end of 1. Ones are wild. Normally it's deuces wild. It's ones wild. Uno.
I would assume. Oh no, he didn't get an assist. No, Lane Hudson got a goal. Okay, that's why it didn't count. I was wondering. I needed Lane Hudson to get an assist, but he didn't get an assist. He got a goal.
Cool.
So,
yeah.
But
and
you know,
the Mammoths are up. Oh, there's some other news we can talk about. Next year, the Utah Mammoths are going to host the Winter Classic against the Colorado Avalanche at a college stadium. I forget the name of it, but Salt Lake City, if I remember correctly, is kind of like high in the air, right? And because of that, you know, it's a high elevation, so they see snow. So it's a wintry place. You could see a wintry game there. Can someone remind Darren Pang that he's working for on TNT and not the Blackhawks broadcast? That was one thing. Like when he was on the Blues, if the Blues played on TNT, he was pretty decent at being fair. But now that he's with the Blackhawks, he's not as fair as he used to be. That's Shockey says going to be a good view with the mountains. Yeah, I think it could too. Right? What we got some time in the intermission. Where would you like to see the next Blues home Winter Classic? If they get the Winter Classic, where would you like to see them play? And who would you like to see them play? I have a couple of places. Right.
I don't know if I can really give you a place. I mean, the only place that I would really know, Bush, that, you have Bush Stadium, obviously, but they played there. Right. So, I honestly, I couldn't give you a place if I'm honest. I don't know. Me personally, I think the Blues should wait a little bit. I think the NHL should have the Blues wait a little bit. I'm not a gigantic fan of the same teams getting Winter Classics. Just like I think when we talked about it last year when Chicago got it with us, I felt the same way about Chicago as I do the Blues. Like the Blues have only played it 3 times. They're 3-0 in the Winter Classic, but Chicago has played what? They played, I think, the most Winter Classics.
Yeah, they've had the most outdoor games. That's for sure.
And the only reason they got it last year was because of Bedard. Yeah, that's the only reason they got it. So I'm tired of seeing the same teams. I like that Utah got it. I understand kind of why they're putting Colorado in. I don't hate it. It wouldn't be my first choice though. I mean, I kind of look at that. I kind of look at that game, and I'm kind of thinking that it's kind of a little lopsided. If I'm honest. Yeah.
I can see that.
But I mean, who knows? Maybe Utah surprises us and they have a good Winter Classic and they beat Colorado. But I think what you need to do is I know why they do these outside games, but they need to have games that people have emotion. Like we played this year. The Winter Classic was New York and the Panthers. I'm sorry, that doesn't draw any interest for me. I mean, even though I did watch, that draws no interest for a fan that's not a New York Rangers fan or a Panthers fan. Now, if you wanted to garner interest, it should have been Tampa versus Florida in the Winter Classic. That should have been your Winter Classic.
The Tampa Bay got their own winter or outdoor game.
Yeah, stadium. Yeah, the stadium's here. But even that though, I don't even care for. I don't care to see Boston and Tampa Bay. I don't. There's no interest in my opinion in that game.
Ryan Green's making comments. I think Ryan needs to fast forward. I think he's behind. You need to fast forward, Ryan. When you hear this, you're like behind by 10 minutes. So you need to fast forward. Blues, Bruins, Red Sox Stadium. That's not a bad one, but I said Blues home game, right? I said Blues home game. Snow on the ice would slow McKinnon down. Snow on the ice would slow anybody down. I think a good one, and I think you could do 3 different teams if you decided to do this, maybe 4, for a Blues home Winter Classic, especially with some of the stuff that's happened lately. I would do Arrowhead Stadium sometime between now and the Chiefs move out, right? And I do it against either Colorado, Minnesota, or Dallas, maybe even Utah, because I think Utah is kind of in that little, you know what I mean, feed there.
Yeah. I think honestly, I'd say just because of the matchup you'd get, possibly, I'd say maybe it's a little past its time, because I do think the Blues should wait, but I think even a Blues-Dallas Winter Classic would be cool. I think those 2 teams would have a good Winter Classic.
Do it. Yeah. Do it in 29. Do it in 29. 29 or 30.
Yeah, you could. I just, like I said, I need the NHL to stop playing it safe. I need them to go out there and say, hey, I know we want to get the ratings, but how you generate new audiences is you put teams that don't necessarily get the same chances, like a Utah. I mean, Utah's a newer team. That's probably more so the reason they're getting the Winter Classic, because they're a newer team.
Seattle got one. Same reason Seattle got one.
Yeah. So, but they need to, if they're gonna do outdoor games, because I do think that they're cool, but I do think that they kind of lost their feel, their touch to them. They need to find a way that makes them more enjoyable and entertaining for the fans. Like, I'm sorry, I watched the Florida one. First of all, I'm sorry. There's no Winter Classic that needs to ever be played in Florida. It doesn't. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any logical sense. You had players that were talking about the ice conditions, how it was terrible. You saw it on the ice. People were sliding, falling down. I mean, you could have had injuries. Thankfully, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's just not a place. You can have Florida in this. If you want Florida in the Winter Classic, fine. Put them somewhere else that isn't Florida.
I think the closest that you could put Florida in a Winter Classic and have decent or have classic weather might be Carolina, right?
Yeah.
The other one, so I was thinking this. So I think what ruined the outdoor game for me was the one they did during the COVID season, where they did it in Lake Tahoe and they had to postpone the games because the sun was making the ice too watery.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it was like a quarter inch of water on the ice. I mean, you could see the water as they were skating, and that one they had to stop. I don't think they've had 7 Winter Classics, but they've had 7 outdoor games because they've done some Stadium Series games, and that actually might be high. I think they've had 6. I could be wrong, but I don't think 7's the right number.
Who?
No, I'm just throwing it out there. It was news that came out today. Just throwing it out there. The other news that came out today was Mr. Goalie passing away at the age of 94. He played for, and I remember, the Blackhawks, the Blues, and the Red Wings. I think that was the other one. So we'll kind of see going in style in Ferrari. I'm not sure what you mean there, Michael. Did I miss another comment from you somewhere, bud? Maybe. I don't know. Mike says, and I missed this comment, I like Reeves, but you see him get laid out. Yeah, I did. I'm not a Reeves fan. I never have been. Right? Never have been. Not as good as summertime clothing with snow on the ground. Maybe not new teams, but maybe teams with less viewers. Not sure what your Tahoe had so much potential with the scenery. Yeah. And unfortunately, they just the where they put it, the sun was right there, and it messed the ice up, and they had you needed to do something to limit the sun shining, that heat on the ice. Here we go. We're about to go back 1-1. Second period about to start. Bennington in net. And here we go. Face off. Yeah, he caught it. He says, thanks, guy. I watched the show where you said I was behind. Told you, and I was right, wasn't I? You were like 10 minutes behind or something like that. You probably jumped forward. Wish TNT would have shown a tribute for Glenn Hall and Bob Puford on the broadcast. Yeah. Oh, hey, Wendy, are you there? I would have liked to have seen that too. If you got it on video, send it to me, buddy. Right? I wouldn't mind a Boise Winter Classic. Oh, yeah. But who would you put in it? You'd have to put Colorado in either Vancouver or maybe Edmonton, something like that. No, I'm not at the game. Oh, okay.
Uh, 24 hits for the Blues in that first period.
24?
Yeah, that's what they said.
They've only got them listed for 4
hits.
hits.
Yeah, I don't know. They said 24.
No, they
On the
only got them
broadcast.
listed. Yeah, I'm looking at the main score sheet, and they got them listed at 4 and 9 for the Blackhawks.
Tribouche.
Oh, a good hit there. Oh, nice. Oh, how did that not go in? I kind of agree with Chris on this. I think the NHL should start doing them in non-NHL cities. I agree with you on that, but you do want to get if you're going to do it in non-NHL cities. Yeah, the guy said 24, but it says 4. Yeah, I think he made a mistake.
Oh, there we go. Kyrie getting a shot. I need that.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot, and I can't believe it didn't
Beautiful
go in. It was a great play right from the get-go, and it should have been oh, yeah, that should have been a penalty. That should have been a penalty. He absolutely wraps Kyrou up with his, arm around him. He holds him. That wasn't defense. That was holding.
Good save there by Knight.
Yeah.
That's a because he could have fired that Bauer, I think that was. He could have shot that.
Well, you look at it, it looks like Kyrou's wide open. Backdoor feed.
He is wide open, but I think it was a risk. It was he almost might have had a better shot if he just shot it, because Spencer Knight challenged. He was already over on that side that Kyrou shot before he even shot.
He was maybe cheating to the weak side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, possible. I didn't completely see it. He got over there. I couldn't believe he got over there. So the only way I think he could have gotten over there would be cheating to it.
I think he was. I didn't think he expected Fowler to take a shot.
Yeah. Oh,
It's okay.
great. Wow.
Wow. That's just talking about that's just talking about lucky right there. You didn't do anything. The puck bounces right out in front, right on your stick.
Good save, Bennington.
Yeah, Fowler is the guy who pokes that off that guy's stick, lands on right in front right on Dickinson's stick. That was completely lucky.
This is not the Blues team that we saw playing back in mid-December and earlier, right? This team's playing with some urgency. They're playing with some they're pardon the pun. To me, they're playing for each other. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an absolute idiot and a homer, but it seems like they are playing for each other tonight. Does that feel that way to you?
Yeah, it feels good. Like I said, they're getting chances. It's like I said, it's not this is a game that I can't give you any negatives. I can't sit here and say like, oh, that's a negative. This is a negative. I feel like it's just a game that both teams have been decent.
Yeah, right. I've always said this, and I've said this time and time again. I want the Blues and the Blackhawks to be good at the same time, because that makes the rivalry better. Right? Good puck movement right now. Hard on the forecheck. Oh, yeah, keeping the puck back there. Good puck movement, good puck control. Now, see what Bennington just did there. We'll talk about this. Did you just see Bennington, how he held that puck, how he handled that puck back there?
Yeah, I saw.
This is what I want Hofer to do, not what Hofer does. Bennington took that puck and immediately went towards his net instead of back there waiting for his players. by the time he gets to his net, his players are in a place where he can get the puck to them and not have a defender steal the puck or take the puck or hit him, right? Because he's moving with the puck. This is what Hofer does not do. He is good with handling the puck. What I have not seen from Hofer is him being good moving the puck. If that makes sense, clip that.
Hofer, yeah, I mean, I think you look a little bit too. I'm not going to harp on it too much, considering if nothing bad happens with the thing, I'm not going to. There's no reason to harp on it. But
yeah,
but no one has ever said that Hofer is better than Bennington at playing the puck. Bennington's a veteran. He's been doing it for a long time. He's always been very good at it. He's one of the probably the best puck handling goaltender in the league.
Yeah.
So, Hofer's got some things to learn, and who better to learn from than Bennington?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm just making an observation. That's what that was, an observation. Oh, wow. That was no criticism. It may have sounded like it, but it wasn't actual crit. Oh, here we go. Oh, how did Knight stop that? Well, you got your 2 shots by Kyrou. Holy.
I'm telling you right now. What did I say in the beginning of this game?
I'll applaud that. I'll absolutely applaud that.
What did I say? What did I say in the beginning? I said the guy who's going to make a difference in this game, if Chicago has any lick of a chance, it's going to be Spencer Knight. That's exactly what I said. And he's showing it so far.
Brian Green says, Guy, can you clarify what you mean about Puffer moving the puck on? Puffer, when he gets the puck, and I really want Justin to correct me if I'm wrong here. What you see a lot from Hofer is he stays behind the net and waits for his defenders or his guys to come to make the puck. And you see a lot of times, by the time he's making that move, the defender, damn it, we're going back on the penalty kill. The defender is on him, and it becomes a play. What you saw earlier from Bennington is as soon as he gets the puck back there, he will look, and if he sees the defender coming, or the other team's guy coming, he will start moving forward with the puck to give time to his guys to get to a point where he can get it to them and not get hit behind the net. He gets to the crease. He will move forward with the puck. That's what I'm talking about. This is not a criticism on Hofer. It is something he needs to learn.
Yeah. Wow, it's his own player. His own player high-sticked him in the face, and we're getting a penalty.
Oh, there was a trip there. I think that was a trip. Oh, it was called high sticking.
It was a high sticking. They'll show the replay. It's his own player. And God, oh God, is Tyler Bertuzzi an absolute drama queen. Holy moly. That guy is an absolute drama queen. He's done it twice in this game. Barely's got touched both times. And the second one was by his own guy. So how it begins, the second period.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully we can keep it out of our...
But that's a rightful gripe right there. It's not a high stick. The Blues player didn't touch him. It was his own guy.
Well, let's see if they talk about it. Maybe they'll pull it back.
They won't talk about it because they don't care.
No, the referees. That's what I meant.
Oh, they won't pull it back. I guarantee. The Blues have had 3 power plays in this game. Chicago's only had 2. They're not going to call it back. Believe me.
John McNamara, Eddie Lusick, and Joey Goodman. Thank you. 14 thumbs up today. All right. Magungo. James Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Love you, my friend. Right, Ryan, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Him holding that puck too long because he stays back. If he would start bringing that puck forward, he would the pass would open up sooner, and it doesn't. Yes, Justin is done with the rest this season. I will agree with that. Oh yeah, see, you're right, absolutely right. That had nothing to do with Melu.
I know I'm right. When am I not right?
Oh, did they? No, they took him out of the. Are they going to leave him in the box? Yep. See, that's
Maybe
where
doesn't.
That's where it needs to get reviewed.
Ask Clown. He doesn't lift his stick. Panger just said they might have thought May you lift his stick's not even on the player that high sticks Bertuzzi. He's on Bertuzzi. Telling you, man, just terrible fish. That is why I'm with you that you need a fifth official in the arena.
Yeah.
I mean that's ridiculous. I mean that's just utterly ridiculous. I mean
that should have been called that because that's a blatant. Look, I get it when you see it. Let me finish this. I get when it's heat of the moment. You're seeing it. There's a guy gets high stick. There's another player around him. Okay, he must have done it. But when you go back and you see, Toronto seeing the replay, everyone's seeing the replay. That's got to get called back. Hey guys, are you sure it was him? Because that's not what I'm seeing. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's just Bush League. I mean it's just Bush League in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a bad penalty. This I'll agree with you is a bad penalty. Now, I will say this: there was a trip in there right before that happened too that didn't get called. So,
I mean, like I said, I get it's a fast game. That's one that I'm like, okay, I can understand why you would think that in real time. But like you said, you went to a commercial break. I'm sure Montgomery went to the coach or went to the ref and said, "Hey, that wasn't high stick." I guarantee you he did.
Yeah.
So they should have looked at it and they should have been called back. That's not a penalty. I mean, just plain and simple.
The problem is legally or by rules. I don't know if legally is the right word. Ah, damn it.
Yep, and and let me guess the penalties come back to cost us. Yep. Yeah, the dreaded second period. Terrible call leading to a goal.
Yeah, I do think
just garbage. Just roller hockey Bush League bullshit.
Oh, that's
terrible.
Snuck in.
Terrible.
CNI shot.
Clip that.
I don't know if it hit something. It was fluttering a little bit. I think it hit Bennington's glove.
Doesn't matter. You gave Chicago the momentum now. Now they're going to run with it.
I don't think so.
Unbelievable. I just don't know how from any one perspective that you can still be, you can be a Blues fan, you can be a Homer, you can be this, you can be that. I just don't understand why fans of the NHL and just hockey in general accept garbage. They accept mediocrity. No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, look, I give the refs the benefit of the doubt. I know you don't, and that's fine. That's what makes the show that we disagree on things. But I do see in this case, especially with there being a commercial break, the refs have got to get together on that. When the replay turns around and shows you that, oh yes. What? So much for being mad about that. No,
guy. I'm telling you this right now. Like I said, this is where me and you kind of talk about this, and we kind of disagree on this one. The Blues score. The Blues. This has been giving me the old Blues feel, and this is what I mean by this is when the Blues were playing some of their best hockey. In that stretch where they were making the playoffs every year consistently. They played with adversity. They had to play the officials and the other team usually on most nights, and they overcame that. They are starting to overcome the bad calls that we're seeing. Just because we scored doesn't make that call any better, in my opinion.
Oh, no, you're right. However, That was Otto Steinberg's first ever NHL goal. Welcome to, as our boy Kevin Weeks would say,
Wow,
welcome to the National.
What a shot by Otto Stenberg. He barely had any room there. Good shot, though.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
Well, very good.
He made the play by stealing the puck. Right? I gotta take a quick minute. I will be right back. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Yep, first career goal by Otto Stenberg. Yeah, and I know I get a lot of slack for getting on the officials a lot, but I'm sorry, but for the league and just as a hockey fan in general, you don't even have to just be a Blues fan. If you watch other games, which I do, the officiating is terrible across the whole league, and it's too inconsistent. And when you see plays like this, the call that you saw in this, that was Bush League. That's I went to the roller hockey, the local hockey roller rink, and I'm watching these referees who don't know any clue what they're doing officiate. I mean, it is not that difficult to come together and say, oh, hey, he comes together and sees it, and the Blackhawks get it right back. So, like I said, if done properly, this is called back. The Blackhawks do not get a power play. They do not get the momentum from a power play. They don't score on the power play because they won't have one, so they get a power play. They score on it. They garner some momentum. Blues come back. They do get a goal. And then what do you know? You have a shot from Murphy. No screen. This is one Bennington's got to have. I mean, that's a goal he's got to have. It's a shot that's not deflected. It's a clean slap shot from up top, and it bounces off of his pad into the net. So, again, I say the Blues garner zero momentum because of a poor call. That's exactly why I harp on it.
What happened there? I didn't see it.
That one's on Bennington.
Oh, it was on Bennington?
Yeah.
Hopefully they fight this back. Hey, I got a question for you. How are you doing the show? Are you on your tablet or something else?
Tablet.
Okay. Do you have Google Chrome on your tab, or Google or Chrome or Chrome on your tablet for a web browser?
No, I don't think on this one. This is like an Android. This is like an older version. It's not nothing too extreme. Why?
Okay. Well, because what I'd like, so my daughter has to go to the airport, and I'm not going to be able to do the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can sign on to StreamYard through a browser with your, remember I made you a member of the show?
Yeah.
If you sign on with StreamYard through that, then you will be able to continue doing this show without me in it, and then you can end the show when you're done.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can try to figure that out before this ends here.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need? Google?
Yeah, you need well, whatever your web browser is, you need your web browser. So Internet Explorer, Chrome. Usually, if it's what did you say it was?
No, this is like an older version. I don't even know what it's called. It's something like not even.
It's not even high. So you should have either Google Chrome or Internet Explorer on it. What's the logon guy? I'm not telling you, right? Right? I'm trying to make it so you guys have some show for the 3rd period, because I can't do the 3rd period.
Like I can like log in. I don't think I could do it on like a Safari or anything like that.
Okay. Well, so
I mean, I don't know if I could I do it on like a Safari if I signed in that way or no?
Yeah, you could do it. You can do it on Safari,
Okay.
right?
I can
It's
just I can try
use-
to switch it over
yeah.
to my phone and have it be on my phone.
No, I wouldn't do it on your phone. I would do it on your tablet, because your phone you're not going to be able to start and stop the show. You need to have a full on browser to start and stop the show.
Okay. Well, hang on.
Okay. We're working on it, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to keep you guys so you can have the show in the third period. Otherwise, it's going to have to go away. If and Justin goes on the way I need him to go on, then he will be able to control the show, and the show won't just run afterward. So that's what I'm looking for. So thank you, guys. I apologize. We're getting there. So hopefully we'll get this fixed. Blues are down 3-2. Shots are 20-18. There's 9 minutes to go in the second period. I got to see that third goal to see how you can trust me. I'm not trusting you at all, bud. I'm not trusting you at all. This hasn't been a badly played game at all. I mean, at all. This is not. I mean, yeah, the Blues are losing, but I don't feel like they played bad, and I don't feel like this game's out of control. I don't feel like, they can't come back. In fact, I know they can come back. Right? I definitely feel like they can come back. They're going to bitch about not getting an icing call after they got a free high sticking call. Yeah, come on, Chicago fans. Don't be total dumbasses. Yeah, I mean, they're probably right, but benefit of the doubt usually goes to the defending team on those. When it's that close, benefit of the doubt goes to the defending team. Kyrie gets another shot on goal. It could possibly happen there, Jason. It could possibly happen. A lot of guys are due. Okay, there we go. Hey, Justin.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I don't know if I can get any of that on this tablet here. I went into I typed in, like, I didn't join through the link. I joined, I went on StreamYard, clicked on the history of StreamYard, and then I brought it up, and then it just brings me into the studio. So I don't know if that.
Well, so you might be on StreamYard then. So do you see?
Well, I know I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, no, what I mean is, do you see differently than what it normally is? Like, can you now see how many people are watching? Oh, shit. Well, 4-2. Another bad second period for the Blues. Can you see how many people are watching and how many people have done the likes in that?
Oh, my God.
How did that go in?
Oh,
it hit Bennington's pad and deflected up.
Yeah, it was the same type of goal that he let in on the last one. So
can you see where it says? Do you see anything that says end stream, or does it look different from what you normally have it?
No, it just has it has my controls at the bottom, the mic, the headset, the comments, and then 3 dots, and then I guess the red button is to leave. So I don't know if
Okay. Yeah.
it would
So
close the
up
show
in
or
the
not.
top corner, like above my head or above your head, you don't see or it says live 5 and that.
I mean, I see live, and then I have the time,
The time,
like
but you
live,
don't see
like
how many people are watching.
no.
Okay. Yeah, then you may not be on it that way. Yeah, you're not going to be able to end the stream. Well, Blues are going on a power play at least. Hopefully they can get this back.
Glad that they decided to finally give us one.
Well, we've had 4
Not
of them.
after. Well, yeah. No, I mean, not after the. I'm glad that they decided to hand us one after the game's probably little out of reach.
I don't think
Not
it's
out of reach, but it's not out of reach, but it is because Chicago's got the momentum. I've seen this story. I've heard this story. It happens every freaking time that this type of shit happens. They're not out of it statistically, and they're not out of it as a logical standpoint, but they're out of it because they gave Chicago all the momentum.
Well, let's see if the Blues can steal some of that momentum back.
Look at the 2 damn goals that they scored.
Yeah. Oh, now they've got it. Oh, there we go. Good block. That could have been bad. And it's still bad. Now we're seeing the power play of old, the one that looks like a penalty killing out of power play. Got to get that puck deeper. There we go. Got to set this up quicker. That's the one thing when it comes to the power play. It doesn't feel like they get it set up quick enough. And then when they do get it set up, they're waiting instead of doing something with it. Need to score on this power play. They got 50 seconds left, 40 seconds left. They need to score. Right. Absolutely need to score. Oh! Big missed opportunity there. Not good. Really needed to score there. They're saying the 4th goal was tipped. They gave it to Slager from Doc and Murphy. Some of these commercials. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do 3 different things at once again. I'm good at that. Out here they're showing the Bob Pulford thing. And then Glenn Hall. Okay. Where we at? Are we back? Well, sorry, Hugh should not be named. See you on Friday. I hate that. Whoop, whoop. I absolutely hate that. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the third period, and I apologize to everyone. But I don't know. Maybe we'll. I'll talk to Justin tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a show tomorrow or something, or talk about things that are going on. I know we'll do Friday's show. I'm not sure about Saturdays yet, and then I'll figure out about Sundays tomorrow. Da da da. Da 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 da. I have you as an admin, so you should have the same access I do. I don't know why it's not.
I mean, but I've never, I've never had to end it, so I I don't know, like I have the button there. It doesn't say like end show, but like I've never ended it when you weren't here. Like I waited, like the one time you left and then came back, I waited until you came back before we ended it. So I don't know, I don't know if you leave and if I click the button, I don't know if it ends the show or not.
Well, if you leave the studio, no, actually, I don't think it'll end. The show will just stay there, and now we're in trouble. That was a CNI shot, and I think that's when Bennington probably would have lost back.
This game's over. I told you, I've seen this story 1,000 times. This game was over when Chicago got a power play they didn't deserve, and they scored on it. That was when it was over.
I don't know if it hit something or just a CNI. It looked like a CNI shot. No, it did. It hit two blue skates.
Yeah,
two blue skates.
People. No, that's not. But but the last two were.
Yeah. No, the other one was tipped. The last one before this was tipped.
The one to go ahead was on him then. Like I said, this game was over when that call was made and Chicago scored.
Wendy goes, I thought you had to have an Olympian in net. Only one goal's on him. Everything else has been tipped. Right? I mean, come on, Wendy. Don't be a total asshole. Jackass. I shouldn't say asshole. Jackass.
Let's not get ahead of yourself, Wendy. Like I said, the Chicago Blackhawks, the only reason that this game is what it is right now is because the officials gifted you guys a free power play.
I'm actually I'm normally I agree with you this time. That one the officials had every chance, and I've seen it in the past where it's been your own guy and they come back and they change it. The officials had plenty of time to change it and didn't. and I have an issue with that. Right?
Now,
It's not like they didn't have time to change it. They did. And the Blues have got to
Now-
figure something out in the second period. This is just horrendous to get beat like this bad.
um,
It hit
now
two Blues-
now you're gonna, and now I'll get the combat answer of, oh well, the Blues scored right after, it shouldn't make a difference. Well, let me tell you, it does make a difference, because
Yeah.
there's this thing called momentum in hockey,
Yeah.
and when you have it, you rarely lose it. So
Yeah.
when you give a team moment, like I said, when you give a team that didn't deserve a power play a chance to score, and then they do score, that on home ice, they're going to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They're going to
No,
gain momentum, and that's exactly what happened.
I'm with you this point. The refs really did screw this one up, and I give them the benefit of the doubt, and you know that. But my thing here now, if it wouldn't have been I'll say this: if there had not been the commercial break before it, and they just went straight to a face-off, or the face-off, I'd have been okay with it. Okay, they didn't have the time. I get it. They had over a minute and a half commercial. There was more than enough time for them to get together and say we screwed up and pull it.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I look at this game, and you look at it, you can see it. You see the visible. I mean, that both teams came out decently hot in this game. That both teams were getting chances. Both teams were playing well. Now you can see it. You can physically see when momentum shifts, and Chicago looks fast. They look energized. What is that called? That is called momentum.
Yeah.
And they would have never got that without poor officiating, without a poor call, I should say. Not poor officiating throughout the whole game, because they were okay up to that point.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, and I thought it was. Well, we're coming to the intermission report, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to call this a show. I apologize to everybody. Once we can get Justin on his laptop, he should be able to do shows when I can't be here. We'll work on that. We'll get that sooner or later. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully the Blues will pull it back since we're not going to be here. They won the 2 games. We didn't do the show, so maybe we're the jinx. We'll find out. Let's see if the Blues can roar bacon, if you remember that. Roar bacon and pull this one out. So, even though I got to end it early, I think there's only one way to end the show, Dustin.
Yep. I think we got to ask the girls. Where are the girls at?
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo. And I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Who's late for dinner?
Where are the boys? Show me the boys.
Hawaii Blues fan. Hawaii Blues fan. We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, for
Justin, Eagle Eye Scott,
letting you know that I am and will continue to bleed blue with you.
and as always, it's Let's Go Blues.
This is Guy and Justin for the Blue Note Fan Report saying aloha mahalo, and we'll see you next time on the Blue Note Fan Report.